Alright guys, just sharing the things and then I will be live. Just sharing the links.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was trying to answer a question for somebody about how auctions work on Fanatics Live. Alright, we're ready to go. I don't think Soderstrom gets traded. I think that unless they get like a ridiculous package for him, I don't think they're going to trade Soderstrom this time around. So we'll see. I personally don't think it's going to happen, but like there's weirder shit that's happened. Hopefully everybody's in here that needs to be in here for the break. Welcome some of the new guys that haven't been in breaks before. Normally I don't take this long to get started. Like I said, I was explaining because somebody that's in the Facebook group wanted to know how the auctions worked on Fanatics Live. So I was just explaining it to them so that they didn't like overbid or whatever. Because they thought it was just like the highest bid gets whatever team they want. They didn't realize there's a wheel. Which if you've never been in breaks like that, it obviously can be helpful. 6 hobbies right here. Obviously 1 chrome autograph per box. You can see that on the side. Let's move these right there. Good old Roki cover boy. Oh, there we go. Good luck to everybody. Like I said, random wise, I might do 1 Breakers of Light and like, no, 2 Breakers of Light, like 1 hobby or something for random. I think that'll get me in the right price range of like $50 a spot, which I think is like the sweet spot for running randoms. Yeah, I think that's probably what I was going to do. Might do 2 breakers, but that'd make it a little bit more expensive than what this was. So I don't know if that's, if people would be willing to go like 69 or 7. No, it might be 75. I'd have to do some math. Appreciate y'all getting in the break, and obviously we have what is the retail on what is the retail on the flats? What do you mean by that? Oh, what's the like the retail price of the boxes? Well, I think they're still on tops for like $250 a box. But they charged me like the second wave for Hobbies. They charged me like $15 less than what they're selling for at $250. I would say they probably end up selling around like $275 or higher on boxes of Hobby. We'll see what the next wave price-wise is, because they haven't given me that for the jumbos or for Hobby yet. They gave me more Breakers of Light, which the price of that had only gone up almost double of what the initial allocation was. We have Jonathan India, Vaughn. We have Jaron Duran, Kim, Altuve, Campero, DJ Hurst, Xander Bogaerts, Max Fried, Francisco Alvarez. On the 19 out of 150 on the blue lava. Ronald Acuna Jr., Rocker, McKenzie, Paul Goldschmidt, Alcantara, Nimmo, Willie Adames, Iriarte. We have Rutschman, Del Castillo, Gonzalez, Bohm, Alvarez, Adahar, Harper, Sweeney, Big Christmas, Mena, and Zach Wheeler. We have Luis Angel Acuna on the all-etch rookie rush. Go to the Mets. That's going to go to Caesar. So I think Dave and Adams has the boxes still at like 300. I think that's a little high. I think they, like I said, I think they probably settle around 275. They might be down at 250 eventually. We have Wyatt Langford, Chisholm Jr., Manea, Castellanos, Garcia, Dustin Harris, Buxton, Hellman, Santander, McLean, Lux, Dana, Horwitz, Madden, Connor Wong. We got Will Warren for the Yankees. That's going to go to James in his first break. Emchi. But that really depends, too. It depends on how the rookie class looks the rest of the year. I mean, if Dylan Cruz comes back from his injury and ends up... He might be back already, so don't quote me on that because I'm not... We have Corbin Carroll, Hayes, O'Neal. Now I got to go see if he came back. But Yepez, Schwellenbach, York. He was hurt for a little bit. We have Dylan Cruz, speaking of such. Connor Wong on the 185 out of 199. And you have to think about even last year's class. Look at how many guys came on like really late in the season and then came out hot in the beginning of next season. Not that this probably going to go to the beginning of next season because that'll be more update. But I was going to say Julio Rodriguez, Vargas, Severino, Nolan Gorman, Paul Skeens, Misner, Butler, Acuna Jr., Hader, Josh Bell, Langford, Wynn, and Bellozo. You got Neto, McClanahan, Loader, Acuna Jr., Povich, Webb, Fitzgerald, J-Rod, Lowe, Mackenzie Gore, McCray, Freddie Freeman, and Grant Holmes. Depends what the prices are. If you tell me what the prices are at your LCS, I can let you know what's the best, like what's the best bang for your buck in my personal opinion. Normally it's jumbo if they're not charging you an outrageous price for jumbo, but it seems like the jumbos are going to be hard, like pretty hard to get on a second wave, so they might. Normally if you have money for a jumbo, normally jumbos are the best like bang for your buck, like dollar for dollar. It's just most people can't afford to pay like $550 for a box. I mean, hell, $275 is out of a lot of people's price ranges. That's like a reasonable price range if you're just kind of like looking to open a box or just start to get into collecting. And that's just, I mean, that's just my honest opinion. I tried to talk about this before to my rep, to whoever will listen, but I'm just a little guy trying to be in a big boy's world, that's all. I should say a big guy's world. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. The box 2 on this 6-box half case. Yeah, like I said, Caesar, too, when you mentioned the super being pulled a Roki, the non-autograph. I mean, I'm a big believer that like supers and first getting pulled doesn't like kill a product. But there definitely has been quite a few big cards pulled already. But then there'll be some that sit around for a while, like that Skeens was taking a long time to get pulled in the update and whatever else. We have Snell, Soto, Luciano, Devers, Witt Jr., Baker, Kevin Alcantara. We have Aldeguerri, Blanco, Carpenter, Campbell, Langeliers. We have Drew Romo, Adam Kloffenstein for the Blue Jays, 9 out of 99 on the green lava. So go to Dave. Then we have Ronald Acuna Jr., De Los Santos, Doyle, Skewball again, Walker, IKF, Mullins, Tatis Jr., Muncy, and Trey Turner. We have Leo Jimenez, Chris Sale, Nola, Alvarez, Garcia Jr., Lockridge, Kloffenstein, Chaparro. We have Bader, Stanton, Donovan, Correa, Renfro, Paul Skeens, DeCenzo, Sheets, Ian Happ, Volpe, Cruz, Imanaga. Have Schwarber and Fiducci. Gordon Grossifo, 194 out of 299 on the purple sparkle. That's going to the Cardinals. And Phillip Lemons. Got Bader on the negative for the Twins. Jamison Talley, Roki, Burrows, Job, Verlander. We have Adolis Garcia on the green sparkle. I believe it's a photo or image variation as well for the Rangers. Let's go into Flavio and his first break with us. Welcome to the group, buddy. We got PCA, Miller, Duran, Bassett, Churio, Amador, Blade, Matthews, Yastrzemski, Cole, Marte, Story, Seager, Sagisi, Strider, Baroa, and Wickham. We have Nolan Jones, Henderson, Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, Birdsong, Green, Contreras, Bryant, and Nico Horner. Oh, nice, man. That's pretty dope. I mean, not dope that someone's breaking last night and breaking street date, but it's dope you got a big hit. I can't condone that. But it's mostly just because the people breaking at that point in time, like they obviously got a case early from their shop, which shouldn't have showed it to them. So the shop should probably get in trouble. But, like, essentially the only person that gets in trouble from that, like, the breaker that has no affiliation with Topps isn't going to get in trouble. It's going to be the shop, whoever sold it to them. Like I said, they shouldn't be doing that anyway, but it just sucks because I'm sure the shop probably told them, like, yeah, I'll sell you a case early, but please don't open it or post it or break it early, and they probably did it anyways. All right. We got Reynolds, Tauschman, Acuna, Cavades, Schwarber, Merrill, Christian Walker, Kowser, Bader, Driscoll. We have Alcantara, Collins, Yelich, Green. We have Fiducci, Musgrove, Gentry, Michael McGreevy, 110 out of 150 on the blue lava. Cards. We have Corbin Carroll and the Future Stars, Mayo, Grow Jr., Lowe, Langford, and Burrows. We have Siri, Enrique, Adolis Garcia, Yastrzemski, Arozarena, Rutschman, De Los Santos, Whitcomb, Kakanowitz. We're going to have Duran, Bryant, Lugo, Tucker. J-Rod, Mountcastle, Tucker, Kiersey, Miller, Azuna, Gallen, and Waka. Yelich here on the negative for the Brewers. Jackson Holiday, Brooks Baldwin, Trout, Jace Jung, Amador, Castillo, Crochet, Rooker, Mookie Betts, Robleski, Yoshida, Trout, Cole, Bichette, Pena, Cease, O'Neal Cruz, Festa, and Clase. Got Brian King on the base autograph. Pretty decent so far this year. Reliever, though, I mean. Had pretty decent numbers. Got Paul Skeens, Chapman, Stevenson, Gillespie, Joe Locklear, Tatis Jr., Cade Povich, 39 out of 99 for the Orioles. So the Astros was Jason Upchurch. The Orioles on the green is going to be Billy Vermiskirchen on the Cade Povich. Yeah, Freddie Freeman, Benintendi, Tauschman, Gallen, Acuna Jr., and Middle Acuna. Luis Angel Acuna. That's halfway through. Let's get into box 4. This is number 2. We will be live with break number 4 after this, and then we'll be 3 to end our Facebook breaking for the night. I will be on Fanatics Live afterwards, trying to fill a Marvel full case of Chrome. After the 4 breaks for tonight. Tomorrow we will do a pick your team of a I might do I think I'm gonna do a half case of breakers and 3 and 3. So 3 breakers, 3 hobby. I think is what I'm gonna do. And we'll work and I'll do it to where you have a ×2 option. Got the Nationals in this. It'll really be like a ×4 option because we'll work through the same hobby case while doing 2 cases of Breakers Delight. Price for that looks like. Should lower the prices a little bit on the break. We have Crawford, McGreevy, Cortez, Cowser, Beebe, Ohtani, Collins, Darvish, Greg Jones, Diaz, Musgrove, IKF, Suarez, Acuna, Mayo, Turner, Langford, Soderstrom, Mountcastle, Alcantara, Matthews, Alonso, Burrows. We have Abrams, Storey, Dominguez, Yastrzemski, DeGrom, and Baroa. Got Matt Shaw, the Refractor, Shea Wickham, Aaron Judge, and we got ourselves for the Nationals James Wood, Shadows Etch, Shadows Edge, whatever it is. Got our boy coming out the shadows for the Samurais. James Wood, Nationals. That's going to go to Brian Ward. Nice hit there, man. That's a... Just call me DJ Khaled because that's another one. How you doing, Dylan Cruz? We have Chris Bryant, Jung, Gore, Seager, Cavadas, Alvarez, McDermott, Olsen, Festa, Correa. We have Angel Chavilli. 10 out of 25 on the orange. Going to the Rockies. And Rob Davenport. Sick color on the orange. Obviously not a crazy pitcher. We have Ohtani, Chapman, Snell, Yamamoto, Sogard, Locklear, Blylock, and then Ohtani on a 40 banger for the Dodgers. That's not image variation, is it? Oh, that's Ohtani on an image variation. I'm pretty sure that's more than 40. I think 100. I gotta go look and see what the image variation was last year. Nice hit for the Dodgers. Go to Ryan Graves. Fernando Tatis Jr., Benintendi, Bobby Witt Jr., McClanahan, Betts, Acuna, Blanco, Bart, Suzuki, Asuna, Doyle, Hines, Aaron Judge, Baldwin, Sheets, Perez, Garasafo, Castillo, Imanaga, Alvarez, Churio, Robleski, Italian, Webb, Provar, and Bichette. I'm surprised they put Provar in the... I thought he wasn't allowed to be in baseball cards because of suspension. I guess I lied. I really thought he was allowed to be in baseball cards. That shows you how far out they make some of these checklists, man. box 5. All right, we got Gunnar Henderson, King, Andres Jimenez, Devers, Green, Bliss, Ellie De La Cruz, Alden Geary, Swanson, Ramirez, Shunk, Langeliers, Bregman, Basso, Lindor, De Los Santos, Tovar, Churio, James Wood, Walker, Duran, Otto Lopez, Harper, and Max Muncy. Blade, Wilson, Lindor, Nola, Marte, Alvarez, Carlos Rodriguez, Kloffenstein, Connor Norby, Mark Vientos on the 53 out of 99. Going to the Mets on the True Green. Got Seager, Donovan, Strider, McNeil, Otani, DeCenzo, Hernandez, and Machado. Yeah, Corbin, Carroll, the Refractor, Cruz, Pasquantino, Edgardo, and Henriquez. That's going to go to the Dodgers. Base auto. J-Ram, Fiducci, Mitchell, Schneeman, Martinez, Jackson Joe, JT Realmuto. Chris Bryant on the 38 out of 150. For the Rockies, yeah, James Wood, Mason Miller, Freeman, Williams, Carter, Amador, Alonso, Dingler, Jeffers, and Garrett Cole. Royce Lewis, Steer, Kobe Mayo, Sagisi, Garcia, Conine, Brooks Lee, Nolan Jones, Burleson, Lindor, Brooks Lee on the Fortune 15, Birdsong, Gilbert, Vientos, Mullins, and Nico Horner. Get some more top loaders 1 second. To the last box. Good luck to everybody. guys. Last box. Good luck to everybody. Pasquantino, McDermott. Colton Cowser on the refractor. And McLean, Mitchell, Yamamoto, Alvarez, Kim, Freeman, Blylock, Isaiah Collins, Bogarts, Alonzo, Bart, Rutschman, Rocker, Lewis, Vladdy Jr., Imanaga, and Nimmo. We have Swanson, McGreevy, Brooks, Lee, Adahar, Bregman, Beebe, Caminero, Del Castillo. We have Tovar, Jones, Cavadas, Mena, Suarez, Brooks, Lee, Chisholm Jr., Teoscar Hernandez, Lowe, Henderson, and Dustin Harris. We have Garcia, Reese Hines, Musgrove, Ty Madden, Burleson, Cameron Misner on the base autograph for the Rays. Got Gunnar Henderson, Hayes, Gilbert, Perez, Mayo, York. We got Nacho Alvarez, Brady Basso on the 17 out of 50 gold wave for the Athletics. Mookie Betts, Vargas, Adames, Siri, Vladdy Jr., and Misner. Nick Gonzalez, Lopez, Mountcastle, Bell, Harper, Wilson, Alonzo, Holmes, Manea, Alvarez, Festa, Neto, Buxton, Norby, J-Dom, Povich, India, Arozarena, Chapman, and Brandon Lowe. And that's going to be the break, guys. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. We're going to have Brady Basso on the gold wave, Chris Bryant on the blue, Vientos on the green, Alvarez on the blue, Lava, Povich on the green, Yelich on the negative, Bader on the negative, Wong on the aqua lava. We have the green sparkle image variation, Garcia, Kloffenstein on the green lava, McGreevy on the green lava, Misner on the base autograph, Acuna on the all-edge rookie rush, Otani on the image variation, Graceffo on the purple sparkle, Henriquez on the base, King on the base, and Will Warren all on base autographs, Angel Chavilli on the orange auto, and then James Wood on the whatever case hit this is, James Wood, the shadow etch, I guess is what someone said, shadow etch or shadow edge. Nice James Wood, though, going to the Nationals. That's going to be the break, guys. For those that did, congratulations. For those that didn't, hopefully better luck next time. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for supporting us. We will run the next random here in like 10 minutes or so. See you guys then. Be another 6 boxes of Hobby.